Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome to a game that's being hyped up as a potential Super Bowl preview. The game of the year 2014, the regular season. A match between potentially the two best quarterbacks of the season. It's Tom Brady on the run across the body and Aaron Rodgers, the battle of the 12s at Lambeau Field. Does it get any better than that? Everybody's going to be tuning into this game. It should be a great game. Should be. You never know. Aaron Rodgers and that team, they might turn it up, but I think the team more people are worried about right now is New England. As we stuffed Shane Vereen on third down, but fourth down and inches, my opponent's able to stumble with Tom Brady for the first down, diving for the first down. But yeah, I think more people might be scared of the Patriots because they have been blowing out good teams left and right. The Colts, the Broncos got taken care of. I forgot who they played the other day, but they definitely took care of that team. And I still got to play the Chargers next week, so I had to play the Lions the other week. They made their center like rage at the end of the game as Tom Brady's able to get in for that touchdown early on. So we'll see what happens. We got Rodgers. We're going to try to go to work on this Patriots defense here. Of course, they're not the most talented unit, but they definitely, play like a team, and they're able to get after the ball one way or another, whether it's turnovers or, swatting that ball. Of course, they're led by Darrelle Revis, which means we won't be going to the right side of the field too much as we try to go to the left, but Aaron Rodgers overthrows the pass, and it's almost a turnover. Thankfully, Brandon Browner doesn't pick it off, and it's second down and 10, Eddie Lacy getting the first down. And even though we got Rodgers, we're definitely going to be using a lot on Lacy this game, as I hit the wrong button. I definitely meant to hit Square, who was wide open. Instead, me being the PS4 noob I am, since I play more Xbox, I still screw up those buttons a lot, and that's the result. It's third down. The tight end Rodgers, not the quarterback Rodgers, drops the pass, and on 4th and 2, we go for it here, and we hand it off to Eddie Lacy. I'm like, you know what? I believe, he doesn't have a strong front. He only has like 4 people on the front line, so Eddie Lacy can get this first, whether, he gets a natural or if he stumbles for it. So we get it there, and, we keep the drive alive at the 42. Didn't feel like punting here as Rodgers feeling the pressure on the outside, throws it away. Third down and 4 coming up again, looking at James Starks and finding Starks. He was using that middle of the field, but he wasn't exactly covering the running back who stopped, and we get the first down there to the 14-yard line, trying to answer his touchdown, his first drive, and we get it there to Bostic, and it's tied up 7-7, and not exactly looking like a shootout, but kind of looking like a shootout right now. Both teams are scoring right now. We'll see whose defense comes up big first, as Clay Matthews gets the stop on the run on Shane Vereen. Second down and 10, he throws it into triple coverage, and it's picked off by A.J. Hawk, and we do come up with that first turnover. And of course, nobody knows the Patriots running back situation. My opponent had Shane Vereen in the game, but we'll never know what's going to go down until the game actually happens, as Brandon Browner almost comes up with a pick there. Bad decision by me there, and we got away with that one as Jordy Nelson's able to get the first down there, keep the drive alive, trying to hit the outside, but Eddie Lacy, who puts the stiff arm on someone, not able to go north to south though, and only get 3 yards. Next play, going back to Lacy here, just stumbling around, getting some yards. It's going to be third down and 2 here. We're going to throw it past a wide receiver screen, but the built-in slant is picked off by Browner. Browner's third time is finally a pick, and man, I can tell you right now, I'm pretty sure my dude didn't mean to be on Brandon Browner as Tom Brady makes a throw across the body to Gronkowski. That's a complete dot right there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to be on Brandon Browner. I'm pretty sure he didn't, mean to go after the length and stuff like that. Maybe he did. Maybe I'm not giving him enough credit. But, I mean, I really doubt, no one really controls the cornerback. That was just horrible for us that he happened to be there and happened to make the play, because I thought we had the exact play we needed there. So nonetheless, Micah Hyde comes up with a pick there, and we're back in business towards the red zone with Eddie Lacy. Getting at least in the field goal range, as this game's going by pretty quick right now. Not too much hurry up, not too much of any of that. The game's slowly, the clock is already at the 2-minute warning out here. We go back to the play we threw the pick, this time trying to throw the screen pass, but Randall Cobb couldn't decide which way he was going, and we lose 3 yards on it. Third down, 11, tight end wide open, only for Darrelle Revis to come up with a pick. My opponent's in man coverage, but since James Starks was running a route towards that area and Revis just happened to be there, Revis happened to come up with the pick. So I should have, what do you call it? I should have rerouted that dude, because that did not work out well. But on 2 plays later or so, there's Casey Hayward, right place, right time, coming up with the pick. It's swatted in coverage intended for Gronkowski. Instead, we get it with Hayward there, so we're thankful for that, as we find Eddie Lacy. And look at Lacy trying to put moves out here, trying to hit some jukes in. Eventually, with this good field position, we got to score some points as Randall Cobb gets into the 19-yard line. We're not going to turn the ball over this time. I'm not going to be throwing any turnovers. We're just going to at least get a field goal on this drive, man, because this dude is not playing up to par right now on offense, and we got to make him pay eventually. A 2nd down 10. We find Jordy Nelson, the pass I meant to hit earlier on this play, and we use our first timeout. 3rd down and 5, 19 seconds left. Finding Devontae Adams, but Adams fumbles the ball after getting the first down taken inside the 5-yard line, and he recovers, and there's that turnover I didn't want to have, because we were knocking for a touchdown, at least a field goal, and instead, we end half tied up. So I feel like we've been, we're knocking on the door, and we're just keeping him in the game right now, and that's dangerous, because eventually he'll get his offense going, and he'll make us pay. So we gotta get some sort of points on this drive. This has to be the drive where we get off the Schneider. Right now it's gotta be a lot of Jordy Nelson. We gotta give him a big dose of Jordy Nelson. 3 plays in a row we go to Jordy, 3 plays completed. We are tearing up Brandon Browner. We gotta force him to do something different here as we throw it to Eddie Lacy, and unfortunately that's dropped. We ran quite a bit of hurry up on that first thing, moving downfield pretty quickly, and eventually 2nd down 10, we get him a little bit off guard with that run game after passing it a lot coming out of halftime, and Eddie Lacy is definitely eating up on the ground right now, taking it to the 15, stumbling all the way to the 12-yard line. Lacy 9 carries for 77 yards. He's definitely getting it done, and James Starks is getting some yards as well. Starks gets a 6-yard gain. Next play, Starks on the ground trying to punch it in, getting that first down at the 2-yard line, and then Lacy's gonna finish off the drive with that signature toughness he has, and he gets the touchdown that helps us take the lead finally in this game. We were knocking on the door, and we finally got what we deserved, and well, not really deserved. We threw 2 picks. That was pretty dumb, but we got the touchdown that we were getting pretty close to, and now he could go for a field goal, but he definitely wants to get a touchdown here. We got plenty of time in this game to think about stuff like that, but that touchdown rather than getting a field goal is pretty big right now. But he does have Tom Brady. He has Gronkowski. He has all sorts of weapons. And he has Julian Edelman. But Edelman is not able to get the first down. It's 4th and inches again. And again, he's able to stumble with Brady. And I'm pretty bad at stopping the QB sneak this year, man. I have no idea how to stop it. I'm still working on defenses to stop it. As for the 2nd game in a row, my opponent runs a read option with or triple option with a really slow quarterback. It's like, I don't know why people do this. And it works out. But Brady is injured right now. Jimmy Garoppolo is in the game. Shane Vereen is stopped, and Tom Brady gets injured, but I do believe he's back for this play right now. As you see, my opponent rerouting the receiver, but gets knocked down trying to throw. But yeah, this is actually the play. Tom Brady comes back in 3rd down 13 when you need Brady, and he throws a great pass to Gronkowski, who's always going to come up with those acrobatic catches, but not enough for the first down. 4th down and 4. He goes for it in the 4th quarter, and thankfully for him, the pass was behind Gronkowski, but on the next play, Clay Matthews coming up with the pick. Normally, you think of Clay Matthews sacking Brady. That time, we come up with the INT, a clutch one to turn this game around. He was trying to get a touchdown to tie the game up. Instead, Clay Matthews gets the pick, and now here we are with the ball, a big 3rd down and 10, needing to convert this for a first down. Watching the middle of the field, the Rodgers to Rodgers connection comes through. He was just playing a little bit too shallow on that post right there, and we're able to pass lead it up, and that pass lead went way up there. Nothing he could do about that. And we're looking at Randall Cobb on the out route, testing Revis and getting away with it there. I wasn't feeling good about that pass once I let it go, but thankfully we got it to go. As the clock is winding down right now, we're not putting shoot clock on, but that clock is getting shoot anyways, and we are in position to at least score some points on this drive to make it a 2-possession game. So we're working on that. But 2nd down and 1, we're not able to run the ball for a first down with Eddie Lacy. We actually lose 2 yards, and on 3rd down and 3, Lacy again getting nothing, and on 4th down, we're going for it here. We're going for it. I'm like, you know what? I want to give my opponent a chance if he can stop me. If we run a screen pass here, he's hunting down Lacy, but he can't get the right angle with Hightower, and Eddie Lacy gets the first down. Now, this wasn't a subscriber game. I'm probably kicking my field goal there. Instead, I'm like, you know what? Let's do it for the 2 real quick. Like that flea flicker that ended up being a fumble against Ushbag the other day. Let's do it for the 2, but, you got to come up with the stop, which he did not there. But he still has time, since Eddie Lacy scored in the next play there, to, manufacture some sort of points here. He still has 2 timeouts, and he has Tom Brady, and he has Gronkowski, and he has Edelman, so we'll see what he could do. As Edelman trying to hit the back juke there, but he's not able to get much. He's not moving downfield pretty good so far, and on 3rd down and 1, he gets sacked, losing a bunch of yards there. So 4th down and 11 comes up out of 5 wide. Game on the line. He throws an out route. I try to send an all-out blitz just for the hell of it. I didn't really care. I'm just messing around defense right now. I'm trying to come up with a user pick, to be honest, But we didn't really get that, and then he runs the ball. So me trying to come up with the pick actually put me out of position when he catches me with surprise in the run. But next play, he comes out in full reverse, and that was what I was working on, getting a pick there. But Micah Hyde just straight up drops the easiest pick he'll ever have. 2nd down and 10, Gronkowski in the middle of the field, which I don't mind. All passes in the middle of the field, I'm good with. It's 3rd down and 2. He was going to spike the ball, and then he called a timeout. I don't really know why he did that, but nonetheless, it's 3rd down and 2. Pressure coming, and Peppers knocks Brady on his backside. Though he was able to throw it incomplete on 4th and 2, he runs the ball again, and he's able to get a touchdown here. Usually people don't run the ball in this situation, but it's like, I don't know, he just caught me off guard. I don't know, it's kind of random, but this actually is not a touchdown. If you might have noticed, Shane Vereen was down at the 1, so he has to run another play here, and he's coming out in quarterback sneak, and you guys already know I can't really stop this. I came out in field goal block that time. I tried to stuff it with Cobb, and I still couldn't, so he's got the touchdown, and you might think it's the onside kick with the game on the line, but he's trying to come out in a squib kick. We are prepared. We audible right away, so we can't squib it in the middle of the field, and now with no timeouts, he's just forced to squib it and hope for the best, and the best did not happen for him. We get the recovery with James Starks, and with no timeouts left, this game is a wrap unless Eddie Lacy fumbles the ball here, which with the lag coming, he does not, and that's going to be the game ender. So, good game to my opponent. He played a tough game out here. He got some good stops on defense, but eventually that Aaron Rodgers led offense was able to do what it needed to do, score enough points to win. So, I hope you guys leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 15 online games, and I will catch you guys next time.